Hi there, and welcome to a very windy and cold Marin Headlands. So I am on top of this beautiful lookout, and I've got a TB3 control unit here that is fantastic for 3-axis time lapses. So this control unit is pretty cool. It's just this orange thing, and it's sitting on top of a Dynamic Perception Stage 1 track. So what's so cool about this? What's really awesome about it is the fact that it can control a 3-axis pan. So it can go up, down, side to side, and then also horizontally. And then it's also really cool is that it's controlled by this Wii controller. So what I've done is I've started it, and it's asking me to go to the starting point that I want to start this. So I'm gonna rotate this, and it's actually moving. Pretty awesome view. So I get it to the end point, or the starting point, excuse me, that I want it to go. And then I press this one button. It registers. Well, actually, let's go back. I want to be able to figure out where I want it to go. So I use this joystick, and I can go up, down, left, right. Pretty snazzy. So I'm gonna look and start here, pointing down and to the left. So now I press the set button, and it says go to the end point. So all I do is I rotate to the right, it moves across, and we will fast forward, and you can see the fog rolling. Alright, so here we are. So it is at the end point. I'm going to aim it so that it goes to where I want it to end. So again, using the joystick. Looks about good. I hit the set button. And then I'll move over here. Actually asked me how long it wants the intervals to be for. So based on my exposure time, which is about 1/320th of a second, interval should be fine, pretty minimal. I hit set, then I am told how many frames I have. So let's go back actually. Yeah. Yep, so I'm gonna set it for, we're gonna aim for, oh, let's say 300 frames. Get it to 300. Hit set. Next, it asks me for how long of a static duration. 0.1 seconds works. And then I set the ramp time, so I can actually have it gradually move into the move, which is pretty nice. So I'm gonna have this go for about 48 frames. It's about 2 seconds if I do 24 frames per second. Oh, 49, 48, there we go. Hit set. And then I can have it be static before it starts. So I'm gonna do a static shot of about ,100 frames. And then I'll go to the next one. Now it's going to the start. And what it does is it actually calculates from beginning to end exactly how the move happens from the point that I start it to the point that I end it. So once it does that, it's going to tell me what the summary of the settings are. And then once I say good to go, I hit the start button again, and it ultimately shoots the time lapse. So it's pretty cool. So the reason why it's moving a little bit slower is the fact that the gear ratio on the motor is kind of slow, but it's done that way so that it has more torque and more strength to actually move it. So I can actually do a vertical move as well as a horizontal with this one. The really cool thing about this also is that it has a video mode, and you can use a different motor that moves much faster, and you can do exact and repeatable shots over and over again. So if you don't like the lighting, you can just hit repeat and it does it all over again. Alright, we're back. So, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to review the settings. It tells me how many moves, how many steps, and then it tells me the duration that the shoot's going to be for, which in this case is going to be about, let's see, 2 minutes and 40 seconds. So I hit the start button,